Yoga is the golden key that unlocks the door to peace, tranquility, and joy. My name's Daniel Bradley, and this is In 4 Weeks, where every month I take on a new challenge and a new topic to make myself either healthier, wealthier, or wiser. And so this 4-week deep dive journey into yoga has been taking place for me outside as much as I possibly can. I've been doing yoga out in the sun in the morning, really welcoming the day and getting some of that vitamin D and that dopamine hit right from the get-go. I think being outside right in the beginning of your day is a very helpful thing. And it's June, which means cool, crisp mornings and energizing sunrises for me each and every day. And it's been turning up the volume on my experience to take the mat out back in the backyard and really experience it. And then this past weekend, I was able to do it at a lake by a body of water. And I think there's something really sacred about being around a large amount of water, whether it be a river, a lake, or an ocean. And so these are all different ways that there's a simple way to take the connection of nature and take it from the outside and bring that connection internally into your space. So I'm a huge fan of houseplants. As you can see, I probably have like a dozen in this room just right here. And like many millennials, I've accumulated many of them over the years. Even if you can't keep anything alive, a small succulent on your desk can really add an element of life into your daily space. And then if you can, getting out and immersed in nature, going for a hike, sitting in a park, just being near nature, it is quantifiably beneficial to your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So how does yoga inspire you to live in harmony with nature and the environment? So I have 3 ways that you can really dwell and unpack this for yourself. The first is ecological awareness. Cultivating mindfulness and appreciation for nature really starts with recognizing that we're connected to it, that there's an interconnectedness to living beings. And as humans, we have a responsibility to be good stewards of our environment. And so being aware of our connection to nature and really being intentional about engaging with that on a regular basis is so important. And the second really stems from that. It turns into how we make our choices. And so the second way to unpack our harmony with nature would be sustainable choices, making conscious decisions that minimize harm to the environment, such as using obviously like eco-friendly props and products and supporting eco-conscious brands, things like that. It's not just a green tax. It's not just a way for you to like posture yourself and feel better about yourself. It's really about participating in a certain worldview that prioritizes the physical environment around us, because it's so integral to our own physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being that it seems foolish to ignore the needs and the benefits of the nature around us. And so the third goes from our choices to our practice, and that's nature-based practices. Specifically, like I said, taking yoga outside. If you're always doing it in a windowless room, if you're like in a concrete box somewhere, just go outside. Practice in a natural setting, go for a walk, incorporating elements of nature into your experience, really being able to feel the earth and underneath you and participate there in a way that is just going to be enriching. And then one of the easiest ways is if you can just like face the sun in the morning and participate in this, or even if you just need to sit there and just take it all in just for a minute. I think that 5 minutes in the sun in the morning is going to have such a deep impact with the quality of your life for the rest of the day. It's probably going to be the best 5 minutes that you can spend in any sort of morning routine or life hack kind of thing. I think it's can be boiled down as simply as move your body, get outside, make sure that you're feeding yourself not just with food and water, but you're feeding yourself with the other kind of environmental stimulation that you need to be able to begin the day on the right foot.